offseason.
There are two teams, though, that made this list that we've been talking about a whole lot, and that is the Los Angeles Lakers signing DeAndre Ayton and adding Marcus Smart now, and the Los Angeles Clippers, who have had a very busy last couple of weeks here today. You missed it yesterday. We were debating who had the better offseason, but it's a good thing we have a chance to ask you right now.
Look, are we going to do what we always do?
Yes.
And you know what that is.
You're going to go right on down that middle fast lane.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going down the middle fast lane. We know what the greatness will be when it comes to Los Angeles based off of the top tier stars. I always get so excited about the Clippers to start a season, and I always get my heart broken.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to jump back in.
Okay, we're going to jump back in. It's a heartbreak hit.
Look, I would love for both of these teams in the same city to be rivals and to both have great seasons, but I am really intrigued by what the Clippers have done. And I think Wendy was the perfect sell. If you get a 17-point per game scorer, you know, on 40% shooting from three, you're going to be like, oh my gosh. Now, the only cause for pause that I have with the Clippers and Bradley Beal is this is one of the oldest, I'm going to assume, rosters in the NBA.
Yep,
CP,
that's correct.
40, you know, Brooke Lopez, 37.
Just say ARP cards.
Yeah, just distribute them at this point. But AJ, nothing but a number, okay, when it comes to Chris Paul, LeBron James, and this recent generation of greats who have taken care of their body. Chris Paul played in all games, 82 games last year. So I'm not diminishing that. The only concern I have is we saw an NBA Finals where it was young legs, fresh legs, running, gunning. You have to be able to compete. And the reason why I'm giving a little bit of benefit is they ran into a buzzsaw that was the Denver Nuggets. That series could have gone either way, in my opinion. Based on some factors, they are better now than they were before.
Right.
So, yeah.
Look, I was there for that Game 7 when they just absolutely ran out of gas. And you give all the credit to the Denver Nuggets, but that was a very tight series. And what they've done now is added a lot of depth. But to me, the Lakers have the inside track here. If they sign Luka Doncic to that contract extension, their summer's incomplete until we know if he extends with the Lakers when he's starting to be eligible August 2nd. Now, I don't expect it'll happen August 2nd, but I would be very surprised if he did not extend with them, at least for the shorter-term deal that he could do, because, like, they have all been behaving and talking in forever terms. They've all been talking like we are a partnership now. They took him out to dinner, as Brian and I wrote about a couple weeks ago, right after the season. Rob Pelinka's handed him binders of here's our future plans. He left with that binder and let all the paparazzi photograph him. The Lakers have plans to go visit him in Slovenia this offseason. They're going to go to Eurobasket. I mean, all the signs. Like he has spent time with Jeannie Buss. They're in contact with the new ownership group that's coming in. This is not a player that's looking like I'm going to leave as a free agent next year.
Right.
So if he signs, if he extends, even for the short extension, then I think it's absolutely the Lakers.
And he's making the calls multiple times to Marcus Smart, a role we haven't seen him necessarily occupy in the past, and saying, hey, come play with the Los Angeles.
He knows he needs some defense. You know what I'm saying? He needs some help on the perimeter.
Can I be Chennai and just hit it down the middle?
No. Take a stand. Come on now.
All right, I will say,
Come on, Bob.
I think for me, it's the Clippers, just based on John Collins, Brooke Lopez, Bradley Beal, Nick Batum, Chris Paul. However, there's a however to this. My only concern is that there's too many mouths to feed. And I've seen that happen in Brooklyn when I was there. When you have almost too many players.
In fact, did you see the press release that went out for Chris Paul? There was something in it that was a little bit different than other press releases.
They basically stated what his role was going to be. You know, they kind of closed the door that he would be starting, that basically he was going to be in a reserve role. And I think that was important for the Clippers to do. But as Ramona said, listen, if Luka resigns, which I think all intentions are, then certainly what the Lakers have been able to do has been a really good summer.
All right, Brian, you're the fight. Are you going to make it this a tie break, or are you making it a tie, or are you piling on?
Well, I agree. I cannot understate or overstate, whatever I'm supposed to say here.
You cannot state
how much of a disadvantage it was for the Lakers to lose the ability to give Luka the Supermax. He is completely disincentivized in extending his contract this year. Only reason he'd want to is because he believes in the Lakers, a team he did not ask to be traded to. It would be one thing if he said, trade me to LA. And so from the moment that the shock wore off that Luka was a Laker, I have been focused on whether he's been a sign. And the signs point to the signing. And so I am not going to dismiss that as an important moment. I never thought it was a guarantee, even though the Lakers really tried to make it seem like it was no big deal. I think it is a big deal. If it happens, I think the Lakers are one of the big winners of the entire NBA this summer. But I'll tell you what, if you look at what the Clippers spent, about $19 million, and they brought in 3 guys who are starter quality players.
Highlights from Vegas, starting with the Summer League champion Charlotte Hornets, led by the number 4 overall pick, Knippel, who went for 15.6 points a game. The Hornets outscored opponents by over 14 a game on their way to a 6-0 record in Las Vegas. And then the number 1 overall pick, Cooper Flagg, played twice in Vegas, showing off his scoring prowess. 31 points in one of them, put up 6 boards, 4 assists, and 3 steals in the other. And the leading scorer in Las Vegas, well, that would be Utah's Kyle Filipowski. Dominated, 29.3 points, 7.7 boards on 56% shooting. What? Filipowski also made 3 3-pointers a game on 39% shooting from distance. And now joining us is the Summer League leading scorer, Kyle Filipowski, averaging nearly 30 a night, made a major statement here for the Utah Jazz. Kyle, we really appreciate you joining the show.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys having me on.
We actually have a new accolade that we get to announce right here on NBA Today that you get to add here to your summer. You have been named this year's Summer League MVP, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had no idea that they actually did that. That's pretty cool that this is something new, actually.
Yeah, it is something new, a little Summer League MVP, and you absolutely deserve it. At what point did you realize that you might be the best player out there on the floor in Las Vegas?
You know, to be honest, I didn't even realize the numbers I was putting up and the stats versus all the other players in the league. You know, obviously I went through this last year, so I was just going out there this year, being able to play free, have fun with it. You know, just having that experience from last year just made me a lot more comfortable.
You may not have known, but we did. We all took notice. It was very, very clear watching you play and the joy that it seemed like you were playing with. The Summer League is about individual development. It's also about getting to gel a little bit, getting to know your teammates, some of your new teammates. You got a chance to know Ace Bailey a little bit. What has the chemistry been like between you two? How has that been?
Yeah, it's been great so far. I mean, obviously he, you know, he had a little time off just to rest his body, but you know, the 2 games I played with him here in Salt Lake, you know, they were a lot of fun. The fans, the energy, it was ecstatic in the gym. But he's got a great personality. He's got a big, energetic personality. He's a lot of fun to be around. You know, I could definitely, you know, smile some more being around him. But he's just there to, you know, learn from the rest of us, play hard, and have fun through it all.
Yeah, he certainly knows how to crack a joke, a well-timed joke. He was someone I really enjoyed getting to know a little bit around the draft process as well. Kyle, for you, playing in Summer League year 2 versus year 1, you mentioned the comfort that's just a little bit different there. I always appreciate when guys want to get that extra year of development. What do you think you got out of this one?
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot out of it. Just a big confidence booster, just being able to remind myself how special of a player I am, but also, you know, even though I was getting some more minutes at the end of last year, this was still a great opportunity for me to keep that momentum moving forward going into year 2.
Kyle, while we have you here, I did want to ask you about an announcement that the ACC made. It's a new policy that came down this morning that's making sure that court storming, while fans are so much fun, also making sure that we're taking it seriously. It's being nicknamed the Kyle Filipowski rule to protect players. What did you think of that?
This is actually the first time I've heard of this, but
really,
you know, I think that's really funny. I think it's great that they made that, and you know, I always wanted to leave my impact on basketball. So if I don't do it any other way, I'm glad I'm able to do it with this.
No, we had a big day here, Kyle. You are the Summer League MVP, and there is an ACC rule named after you. So I think there is a whole bunch of different moments we could be looking back at. But in all seriousness, though, a successful year 2 in the league, when you're looking ahead to next season for you, is what? What would that definition be?
You know, obviously, I think as a team, just improving our record, molding the young guys together. I think that we're really trying to do that and create something special with the young core here. But, you know, individually, I think it doesn't really matter with those accolades. I mean, they are cool and everything and great when you do get them. But I think it's obviously just improving all of my, you know, my efficiency, my plus minus, all of those things. You know, going into year 2, how can I be the best, productive, efficient player out there on the court to help us win?
We look forward to watching you in that pursuit. Kyle Filipowski, the 2023 2025 Summer League Most Valuable Player. Thanks so much for stopping by NBA today, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you. While we're checking out what's happening in Vegas, let's stay in Vegas, Shanae. A little top of the top Summer League edition here. You're going to notice all these themes. The jackpot shot.
Yep.
This is all going to be Vegas themed.
Oh, man. The handle was wide.
Ooh, Javon Small. Nothing small about that.
Look at that. Behind the back, clean fillet.
Tough finish here. And then
Ooh.
got Jamison Battle. Do you think he called bank on that one, Ramona?
Yes, absolutely.
We're going to go with, yeah.
He was laughing, so probably not. No.
4 seconds left, and he takes it to the bank.
That one's tough, though.
Ooh. Next up, we got the double down denial. You were talking about Yang Hansen and the amount of attention that he's getting at this Summer League.
It is amazing.
Oh,
I
my
actually
gosh.
did TV in with China. They love him over there.
Yeah, they really
5.5
do.
assists.
Ooh, Jalen Slauson,
That's
though,
not
the
fair.
chase down
That's
block.
not polite at all. Here
LeBron
for it.
James approves. And then Jesse Edwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Verticality, clean.
Length.
Swatted that all the way into the stands. One more look at that one from above the rim. Yep, that's clean. Next up, Venetian Vision. This is the best dimes. Yuki Kawamura.
Oh, that was pretty.
Ooh. Slick little pass there.
What else we got, sis? Ooh, oh!
Damian Baugh.
The touch pass, clean. Like, come on.
Behind the back.
Boom, two-handed.
You're champion.
Smooth play all around.
Champion Hornets.
We had to bring Yuki back here.
Oh! Fan favorite. Speaking of fan favorite.
He's been in the league, so he knows.
Yeah, but, I mean, they were not ready. Last, we have high roller hang time. This is the top dunks. I was in the building.
Oh, now I'm getting the theme. It took me a while.
See, it's like high